Today I'm going to talk about the birth of my daughter, Zanaya. So she was supposed to be born early May, but she came March 29th, so not too bad, but you want them to stay in as long as they can stay in, you know. But I had went to the hospital because um I wasn't feeling her move like I wanted to. Like, I did all the tricks in the book. I laid down, I drank something sweet, I drank something cold, I did everything. She just wasn't budging. So, I was like, let me just go down there and check on my baby. So, at the time, I wasn't staying with my boyfriend. He stayed in another city. So, I was like, um, I'm finna go to the doctor, nothing too serious, don't leave work, boom, I'll tell you if something happened. So he was like, okay. I get to the doctor, well, the little assessment center, and they were like, let's get you checked in, get you in your gown and stuff. So I got checked in, and they check your blood pressure and stuff, and they were like, whoa, are you okay? Are you calm? And I was like, yeah. And they were like, well, your blood pressure is really high. And I was like, let me look at this screen. I ain't know nothing about blood pressure, but I knew I always had good blood pressure. So I was like, for real? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, well, I'm calm, nothing wrong with me. And she was like, okay, we're going to leave you alone for a little bit. Give me your phone. We're going to put it over here, sit in the quiet room for a little while. We're going to come back and check it. Came back, it was even higher. So she was like, okay, we're going to give you some medicine. We're going to check it again, repeat the process. Gave you the medicine, gave me 2 shots in my butt. Still wasn't coming back down. So they were like, okay, well, we came to the conclusion that you have preeclampsia, and the only way for you to, be good, not have seizures, not lose your baby, stuff like that, is if you deliver the baby. So they moved me on up to labor and delivery, started me on Pitocin, and that was that. Everything went pretty smoothly. My contractions did not hurt. I'm being so honest. Well, in my head, I was saying, you not finna be screaming, hollering in these people's hospital. I know that's what, people do. But I didn't want to do that. I heard them, giggling about other people that was doing the most. So I didn't want to be in that number. So I was like, look, you're not finna be doing all that. But honestly, it didn't hurt. I don't know. It didn't hurt. I just don't know why. It just didn't hurt. So, they were like, do your contractions hurt? And I was like, no. I was watching, the little heels on the contraction monitor. It looked like it should hurt. But I was like, it doesn't hurt. It didn't even make me feel uncomfortable. And so I thought about it. I was like, well, your contractions might not hurt, but actually giving birth might hurt. So I had to fake it. And I was like, oh, my contractions, they're just so unbearable. And I was like, can I please have my epidural? Like, I was just so dramatic. But I knew I didn't want to do it without the epidural, because I kept telling them, it don't hurt, but I don't want to do it without the epidural. And they was like, well, we gonna give it to you when you really hurting. So I had to fake it for a little while. I got my epidural. Out of the whole process, the epidural was the worst part. I'm talking about brought tears to my eyes. I wanted to cry, but I wasn't gonna do it. I told myself I wasn't gonna do it. I just stuck it out like a champ, called it a day. By that time, my boyfriend was there, my mama was there, my friends was there, his parents was there. Everybody that needed to be there was there. But nothing happened that night. Everybody went to sleep. Woke up the next morning. They were like, it's about that time. So I was like, okay. I wanted to get it over with anyway because I was starving. Let me tell you, they never told me not to eat nothing. So when my friends went to the vending machine, I was like, bring me some back. They brought me back a Pop-Tart. And I was finna eat the Pop-Tart. And the nurse came in and was like, what are you doing? You not supposed to be eating anything? And I was like, you never told me that. And she took my Pop-Tart from me so decent. And gave me a popsicle, but the popsicle made me throw up. I didn't care. She told me that, but I just wanted something to go in my stomach. I was starving. So got ready. They called my doctor. She was like, I'm finishing up a C-section, but I'm gonna be there. Tell me why my doctor went back to the office and was seeing other patients. And so I'm like, what's taking her so long? Because I was really finna have my baby with a nurse. And they called her again. She came. And this one made me not like her. Because me and her was like close. Like that was my homegirl. But she didn't apologize. And she didn't take responsibility. She blamed them. And they did everything that she told her to do. And they had like those little hospital phones. So I heard her. I heard everything she said, and they did everything she said, but I'm over it. But, push, she's out, wipe her down, give it to me, cut the umbilical cord, but then they took her away because she wasn't really breathing. She wasn't breathing for real. And they ended up having to put the little bag over her face. They got her right. Gave her back for me to feed her, and then they took her back and was like, she didn't know how to suck and breathe. They're gonna take her to the nursery. They're gonna try to work with her, but she gonna meet me and Mother Baby after I get all cleaned up. Going to Mother Baby, she ain't there. So I was like, okay, well maybe she wasn't doing good, so they working with her a little more. And so hours passed. Like people was coming to see me. Well, they was really coming to see the baby, but they couldn't because she was nowhere to be found. So by the time I ate, my epidural wore off, I did everything. She was coming back, and they were like, well, say goodbye because she's going to the NICU. So I was like, okay, bye. Gave her a kiss. Boom, she gone. So I didn't know that I couldn't go to the NICU. I couldn't go to the NICU because my blood pressure was still high, and I was like on all kind of medicine. Next day I was crying. The nurse came in. She was like, what's wrong? And I was like, I can't see my baby. That's what's wrong. And she was like, okay, we're gonna get you an iPad and you could FaceTime her and yada yada yada. So I got to do that. I mean, I guess I had to be okay with that because I couldn't get up and go see her. But as soon as I was discharged, I was just discharged the day before her. So I got to go see her. I went running to the NICU. I was like, bye y'all. So we ended up staying in the NICU for a night. And she got to come home on Easter. They did little projects with her. I loved her NICU nurses. And we love. And that was that. I mean, I am only 19, but I don't regret it. I'm happy it went the way it went, how it went, when it went down. I always tell people, like, whenever you do have kids, but that don't mean go have them, it's going to be the best experience ever. Like, I never had a better experience. At first it was graduating high school, but now it's having my baby. Like, it's just that whole feeling of bringing somebody into the world that just really blew my mind. Like, it still blows my mind. I still look at her and be like, I really made you. Well, We really made you. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching my video. Can you please like, comment, and subscribe? Well, you don't really have to comment, but if you like and subscribe, that'll make me very happy. I am very new to this. It's very awkward. It's gonna take a lot of getting used to, but I'm gonna do it. So I'll catch you guys in my next video.